I feel like I need to be informational. It's right before the new year. It's right after Christmas. And I want to tell you guys something. Who drinks beer? Do we have beer drinkers here? Yeah, we're getting a show of hands like it's a classroom. Okay, that's... I don't really have like a chalkboard or anything, but I guess we can... I'm going to be teaching you something, so I might as well own the teacher stats. But do you guys know where the term IPA comes from? You know, where Indian Pale Ale. Indian Pale Ale comes from how they used to brew, like England ruled the world, right? UK. They would brew all this beer, and then they would ship it all over the world. So they wanted to be able, they didn't have, fast routes. They wanted to be able to get beer all the way to India. So they came up with a stronger beer to be able to make the trip to India and then be able to sell. So it's a really high alcohol content that can make that trip all the way around Africa to India. So now you guys know that. Yeah. It's not true. It's not true at all. Why would you believe me? Why would you all just... I'm a person with a microphone standing in front of an audience. Just because I'm saying it doesn't make it true. We're in this weird era where, people are like, oh, they took Donald Trump out of Home Alone 2 because people don't like Donald Trump. Like, no, they took him out of Home Alone 2 because Home Alone 2 is too long. But we're all complaining because he happens to be president right now. They cut other scenes out of that movie. They cut the scene where Macaulay Culkin, jumps into the pool and his swim trunks fall off. No one's missing that scene in the movie, except maybe Kevin Spacey. People always want to go on, dates. They're not cool with, a parking lot and a bottle of booze. Right? That's a good date right there. I don't understand. Is that where all your dates happen? Is that what you said? I'm going to say that's not a bad, first date, second date. If all of the dates are happening there, come on. Get a few quarters and come play something here at least. At least step it up and go to Wendy's and get a salad. Class it up with a plastic fork. Fancy, yeah. You can tell it's fancy if you have to use a fork to eat there. That's how you know. It's just McDonald's, I don't know. That's kind of finger food, but Wendy's, okay. They got chili. You have to use a spoon for that. If cutlery are involved, it's funny how it's fancy when it's places you don't have to touch the food. I could have dirty hands and eat with silverware and not have to worry about washing, but the places where I'm supposed to actually put my hands, that's less fancy. Okay. It's great when you dress like this. People always tell you when it is and isn't Halloween. Halloween was 2 months ago. I'm oh, thank you. That's nice to know it's December now. I know, we're getting a lot of different reactions to all the jokes I tell. That's the best thing about my humor is not everyone reacts the same way. Some people literally can't breathe anymore, and I hope they die. I hope that's just... When I see them just not able to actually take in air anymore, I'm like, please just die. Please just drop dead. I would be so happy if someone died. So one time in Napa, 100%, yeah, I can see a couple comments. No, 100% true. Someone literally died while I was on stage. Yeah. Ambulance showed up. I didn't know whether to keep going or not. They knew whether to keep going or not because they actually came back to life. They were resuscitated. I'm not even joking. They took her to some emergency room in Vallejo. I'm like, there's not a closer emergency room in Napa. They'd have to drive all the way to Vallejo. That was the whole thing. But that's how good my comedy is. It literally kills.